That's all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
If it's your goal, riders level.
We are back again, and this is live on Roland Report. You know, when Roland sits, then I am here to give you all the necessary information, education, and of course, entertainment on this particular platform. You are going to enjoy yourself when it comes to some of the discussions we have here. I think it's a me editorial check. One time I was saying before, there are some people who are saying certain things in the space, but but thanks for being part of the big family. Subscribe, share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Sammy Flex is in the news. Sarkodie and Sark Nation are also in the news on what we are going to discuss today. But before we enter into it, Shaxi is holding us down. Ghana's #1 ride-hailing app. Wherever you want to move to your safe, most secure and affordable ride is Shaxi if you are a rider. And if you are a driver, and of course you want to make some cool money, don't travel abroad. Like some people will say, you can still make it here in Ghana. So download Shaxi today. Sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis, where whatever you earn or you get is for you. You don't pay any commission or service charge to anybody. Just subscribe with 20 Ghana cedis and you'll be entitled to 12 hours non-expiry though, until ube you swear and sanda. Who you swear, then you resubscribe again. That is Shaxi for you. Shaxi, they will say, or we will say, it is time to ride. Let's go straight into the conversation. So, we all know that Sarkodie is about to host his event, that is the Rapperholic Homecoming in Kumasi on the 27th of September 2025. I think we have some few days or maybe a week, less than 2 weeks even to the event. And momentum is building. Anticipation is building up. When you get to Kumasi, in fact, the whole area is charged in the midst of the Asante Himmer's funeral and all of that. I think the anticipation is still growing. And let me say big ups to Sark Nation. I think they are doing very, very well in terms of maximizing publicity and all of that to help create awareness for Sarkodie's event. The event there is big because Sarkodie doing a show at the stadium there. You cannot miss it. And Sark Nation, even in Kumasi, have lined up some tour, especially media tour, that they are entering places, activating certain content creators, even with influencers, to make sure that they send the message right to the doorsteps of everybody so they can purchase their ticket and be part of the event on 27th. Shatta Wale has been rumored to perform. And of course, you know Shaxi is a huge sponsor on that particular platform. On Onya TV over the weekend, Nabil Al-Hassan, who is part of the A-Team or Event Factory, hinted that yes, one of the sponsors will be performing. And when you check the sponsors on board, yeah, one that is associated with performance is Shaxi. And you know when it is Shaxi, it is definitely Shatta Wale represented. So hopefully, are you looking forward to Shatta Sark performance from Major Girl to Dancehall Commando? Well, we cannot wait. The last time Shatta Wale was at Rapperholic, I think he hosted the event with Jay Foley. Yes, he hosted the event with Jay Foley. Mekaina a conference center, baby, and it was a very beautiful event. On 27th, we are going to the Accra Sports Stadium to do another one. But one that Kumasi Sports Stadium, Kumasi Sports Stadium, that is the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. But one that is I want us to talk about today. A revelation that one huge Sark native, or known recently on Sarkodie, even a year tete-a-tete in terms of interview, even online. He is a huge Sark native and he plays a very important role when it comes to the fan base of Sarkodie. His name is Don Success. He has been hosting some Twitter spaces and all of that. He's very vibrant on social media. And at this point, you know, obviously, you can't take him out when it comes to Sark natives and its activities. On One Play Africa's It's Fuse, that is It's Fuse TV, he granted an interview and on that particular platform, made some shocking revelations that some people are going like, hey, really? Any Sammy Flex here, big. any Shatawale na year faster and Sarkodie yen. What is the conversation about? So he was definitely talking about how supportive some people or some industry people have been to the brand Sarkodie, and in praising or giving accolades. One person that he mentioned was Shatawale's head of PR, that is Sammy Flex, broadcaster Sammy Flex, and in that particular conversation, Don Success talked about the fact that Sammy Flex has been very supportive in the brand or in the brand life of Sarkodie, to the extent that even at a point they were even pitching for Sammy Flex to be the PR or the PRO for Sarkodie. Well, some people have reacted to it, but I have my own reservations or my own commentaries about this. But let's go and listen to Don Success. When we come back, we have a discussion on this.
Okay, so now that we are warming up towards the Rapperholic, I mean homecoming in Kumasi, let's compare all of Sarkodie's performances over the years. How is this one going to be different? All of Sarkodie's performances. Okay, so now that we are warming up towards the Rapperholic, I mean homecoming in Kumasi, let's compare all of Sarkodie's performances over the years. How is this one going to be different?
This one is different because this is it's at the stadium. One, that's the first thing.
Stadium. Okay.
The last time Sarkodie performed in a stadium, his own show was Psychology. We can all have our own personal sentiments against anybody, but the work that some people have done, you can't take it from them.
Exactly.
Sammy Flex has been one of the most supportive people when it comes to the Sarkodie brand before. At some point, we were even pitching for him to be Sark's PR.
Young Rapperholic. Supposed playlist for Rapperholic.
Oh, hard.
Supposed set list.
Okay, yanko.
Set list. Into yen starting fee intro.
Okay.
Me dear. Meaning says Sarkodie bus stage or the Sark Nation anthem.
No, wrong.
Okay.
From the Nyamenyums, we go to the danceables like Bohi, Azonto, Amanda, Al Qaeda, those kind of way. And then there you go kill me again, dangerous.
Success for you. I don't know. Are you also surprised as some people are? Well, for me, I am not. Because if you have been an ardent follower of Sammy Flex, that is Mr. Samuel Atobiba, the broadcaster, you know how supportive he has been to so many people in the industry. And in fact, his level of support even is not only about the established ones. It is from the unknown. And it cuts across not only through music, from comedy to movies to music to tourism to almost every aspect of the entertainment industry. Man has touched so many lives and paid his dues. When it comes to representing brands in terms of communication, that one, you and I know that you can't beat him to it. So for me, I am not surprised that even at a point they wanted him to be the PR, or they were pitching for him to be the PRO of brand Sarkodie. Well, it would have been a very beautiful union though. But you see how checking Sammy Flex they Shatawale bond in it. I say cat tie, and it is strong like that. But how do you think that particular union between Sammy Flex and Shatawale would have been? I mean, Sarkodie would have been. It would have been an interesting one, looking at the fact that Sarkodie is a very reserved kind of person, while Shatawale is definitely the opposite when it comes to how they attack their music career, how they approach things in the industry, and even how they do their works. They are totally different. They have total different paths, but then when it comes to achievement and all, these two brands are some of the top brands in terms of music in our space. So it is not so surprising to some of us. I mean, Sammy Flex's magic one when it comes to communication and PR, and easy. But in that same conversation, Success also they were talking about the set list or the playlist for Sarkodie when he's performing or with the upcoming Rapperholic concert. What do you think would be the set list? Can you give a prediction on some of the songs that Sarkodie would be performing, or if you have a favorite, just let us know in the comment section. Let us hear from you in our comment section. That is where you can also voice out your part of this conversation. Until then, thanks for staying with us. My name is Roland Amati. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Charles Nyama Meza Jr., CEO and founder of SharkNative.